La 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 la. What is up, my dudes? Today we're going to be looking at two Seymour Duncan pickups. We have the fire-breathing Hot Rails versus the, here it is, the Little 59 for the Telecaster. It is Ford Mustang versus Nissan Skyline. It is Millennial versus Boomer. It is a tale as old as Keith Richards himself. I have recorded a little tune using the Hot Rails in this very lovely purple Telecaster. So we'll take a listen to that, and then we're going to do a little deep dive into what makes these pickups different, what makes them the same, and then you guys can decide which one is your favourite. Let's check them out. So there we go. That was a little jam on the Hot Rails that I recorded last night. One of the things that really impressed me was the clean tones. I'm running into a Strymon Iridium, and it's basically doing a really clean Fender sound. I had no drive pedals on for that clean stuff whatsoever. So that was just the sound of the guitar into the Iridium, and there was a bit of delay and reverb on there. Because who can play without delay and reverb? I can't. But I was so surprised at the clarity, the punch it had. It sat in the mix really well. It was definitely something that I'll be doing going forward, you know, when the song calls for it. You think with, a pickup like Hot Rails, it's just going to be that aggressive metal and hard rock sort of thing, which is how I've used it in the past. I've used Hot Rails and Strats quite a bit. So yeah, that was really impressive to me. I think that's something that if you get the chance, you should check out and have a go. So I've just chucked on a bit of delay and reverb. I've got the Keeley Halo and the Big Sky on at the minute, and I've got a little bit of Red Panda Tensor doing some pitch modulation-y stuff, and it's just such a cool sound. That's so cool. I'm so surprised. I didn't realise just how well that would handle the sort of cleaner stuff, especially as I played single coils most of the time with they're just, you know, so overly articulate. It's brilliant. So I'm really, really digging that sound. So as you can hear, one of the first things you'll notice is that there's a bit of a push in the mid frequencies, which is to be expected. It is a humbucker after all, but, you know, compared to a single coil that you get in a Telecaster, it is definitely a bit of a different sound. And to be fair, I play Strats most of the time anyway, so most guitars are mid-push compared to a Strat. But that mid-frequency I found was really helpful, especially when I was moving on to the crunchy things. I had the Cornerstone Coliseum, the blues breaker side of it. For the crunchy notes on there, it really helped with pushing it through the mix. And it had that, it still retained a lot of clarity. Everything that you needed was there from it without getting in the way. How good does that sound? That low gain overdrive thing, I'm really surprised at just how versatile this pickup is. So another thing I really like about this pickup is how dynamic it is. It's really expressive, it's really responsive. I mean, that's quite common of Seymour Duncan pickups in general. You can't really go too wrong with them. But I was surprised, again, you know, you think hot rails, you think it's just going to be this really aggressive thing. But the dynamics that you can get going from... So that's really handy as well, because if you're anything like me, I'm really lazy when it comes to having a million different pedals for a million different sounds. It's like some days you just want to just pick quiet. But then when you need it, you can bring it up, you know? Anyway, enough of that. That is not what you're here for. You're here for some more overdrive sounds. So let's see what it sounds like with the Victory Sheriff V1 pedal on, which is like a classic Marshall-y sort of sound. Again, even with the distortion on, there's so much clarity there. It's really cool. It feels just even across the board. You can hear all the strings. What a killer sound that is. Just talk amongst yourselves while I play this. brilliant sound. I don't know if this one's going to stand up to that. Let's see what it sounds like with the Andy Timmons AT Plus, which is kind of the same thing. It's Marshall-y, but it's just more Marshall. Like swampy stuff all day. What a killer sound. Oh, it's brilliant. One of the things that's really cool is although you're losing all that Tele twang, you're getting this mega beefy sound that I just find you only get with a Telecaster with a humbucker. It's such a distinct sound, and it's so cool. And it's something that if you haven't played, you absolutely need to check out. I'm really excited to see what the 59 sounds like in comparison. But so far, it's going to take a lot to beat this. It's really, really cool sounding. And like I said, I don't know why. It's just all I want to do is play like swampy stuff. It's really cool, really cool. And as you heard in the video at the start, it handles the lead stuff really, really well. It's got no problems with that at all. Even with sloppy playing like mine, it sounds great. Pick a key, any key. Turned down. Right, moving on to the little 59, I'm going to go and wire that up into this guitar because, well, if I did it in a different guitar, that would be pointless. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to write a little tune and see what the sounds of that inspire. And then, yeah, we can sit and have a little chat and see what we think about it. Let's check it out. And we're back. I've just put the little 59 into the Telecaster using the power of science. I've dialed in some tones and I've written a piece of music to showcase how it sounds. I wanted to keep the composition similar to the Hot Rails one so you can hear how it handles each one of the gain stages. So we'll take a listen to that and then we'll do a deep dive into each one of the individual sounds. So as you can hear, this pickup is definitely in the same family as the hot rail, but it's a totally different beast. Let's break down a few of the sounds. Okay, starting with the clean tones. I'm still going into the Iridium. I've got the Keeley Halo on, and I'm going into a Red Panda Particle for some really weird delay stuff. So let's have a listen to how it sounds. So as you can hear, it's way more mellow than the hot rails, which is to be expected. It's more dynamic and expressive as well. I think it's due to the fact that there's less compression than you get on the hot rails. There's still more compression than you'd get with a normal Telecaster pickup, but there's just enough there that you can get the fullness of a humbucker, but have the clarity and conciseness, is that a word? Conciseness, of a single coil pickup. Okay, so let's put on the blues breaker side of the Coliseum and see how it sounds with that light overdrive sound. Ooh, let's turn off all that delay, shall we? That's really cool. That's a really usable sound. As you would have guessed from the name, Little 59, it's definitely more of a PAF style sound, which is more the sort of thing that I would use on a day-to-day basis. Like with the clean stuff, all the dynamics were there. Is exactly the sort of thing that I look for in a pickup. That's really usable, really cool. One of the things that I really liked is it kept the twang of the Telecaster, but it still gave you the full fat sound of a PAF, which is something the hot rail didn't quite do as well. Let's move on to the Victory Sheriff pedal and see how it sounds with a bit more overdrive. Such a killer rhythm sound. You know, that would sound really good actually with like the palm mutey stuff in the background of a song. That's really awesome. It's the perfect combination of, it's got that drive and push and aggression, but it's got the word of the day. It's got the clarity is all there. You can hear every single string. It's not getting muddy. It's not getting lost. It's a really, really killer sound. Okay, let's chuck a bit more gain on with the AT Plus and see how it sounds with that. Oh, what a cool sound. Let's put some UniVibe on, see how that sounds. So as I was expecting, this is much more of the sound that I would normally go for. I normally use single coils anyway, so I suppose probably because it's closer to that sound that it was more of my vibe. I really like the hot rails, and I'll probably use them in something in the future, but I think this is going to stay in this guitar for a while. So there we have it. That was the hot rails versus the Little 59. Let me know in the comments which one was your favourite or sounded better. But more importantly, let me know your experience with these pickups, whether you were planning on buying one of these and this has confirmed your opinion or changed your opinion, or whether you've had these in the past and your experience using these and how they worked for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.